the Catholic Church, an institution that has enriched our world with art, culture, and peace. But in 897 AD, the Roman Catholic Church got weirder than usual when a dead pope went on trial for crimes against the faith. Welcome back to the channel. In the shadowy halls of medieval Rome, a pope dug up his predecessor's rotting corpse, dressed it in papal robes, and put it on trial. This is the story of the Cadaver Synod, history's most macabre courtroom drama. Our tale begins with Pope Formosus. He was a political schemer accused of switching sides in Rome's endless power struggles. When he died suddenly in 896 AD, his enemies saw an opportunity. Enter Pope Stephen VI, a man with a truly unhinged plan. Stephen wasted no time making his move. After becoming pope, he convened a synod, summoned Formosus's corpse, and prepared to prosecute the dearly departed. By the time Formosus's body was exhumed, it was in a state of advanced decay, fingers fallen off, skin grey and peeling. But Stephen didn't care. He ordered the body placed in a chair, arms crossed, head resting on a red cushion, and he dressed it in papal robes. But wait, there's more. Stephen appointed a trembling deacon to act as Formosus's spokesman, perhaps the most terrifying gig in the Catholic Church. That out of the way, the trial began. Stephen dragged Formosus's corpse into a church courtroom, presumably reeking of stale corpse and old sins. There, amidst a crowd of judges, clergy, and spectators, the prosecution screamed accusations at a body that couldn't defend itself. Things got so bad that at one point the presiding bishop had to excuse himself to vomit. The trial was a farce. The only evidence against Formosus was Stephen's word and a mountain of cadaverous stench. But in medieval courts, things were less about evidence and more about convincing the audience that your version of events was true. And Stephen was a master manipulator, cunning and unscrupulous, a pope who cared only in power. He accused your predecessor of crimes against the church, then erased all records of his papacy. In the end, the court agreed with Stephen, declaring Formosus's papacy invalid, and chopped off the 3 fingers he used to bless the faithful. Then, to prove the severity of his so-called crimes, they threw his body into the Tiber River. But karma comes for everyone, even popes. Soon after, an angry mob of Romans stormed the Vatican, threw Stephen in prison, and strangled him to death. Meanwhile, Formosus's supporters quietly reburied him, saving the disgraced pope from a watery grave. The Cadaver Synod wasn't just medieval madness. It exposed the underbelly of the Catholic Church, a world of backstabbing, corruption, and the abuse of power. Here's to hoping it stays buried. Thanks for watching, and please support our channel if you would like to have more histories, weird stories,